I have very little praise to offer for a superhero film right now that doesn't do something drastic or deeply rousing at this point. This new one out this week has its wins, even if it doesn't quite reinvent the wheel. Aao suno. Hey y'all, my name is Sucharita. Welcome back to my channel, jahan aaj we are talking about Thunderbolts *. Starring actual serious actors Florence Pugh, Sebastian Stan, Julia Louis-Dreyfus, David Harbour, and so many more. It's directed by Jake Schrier. Set right after the events of the last Captain America film starring Anthony Mackie, Thunderbolts is the story of a group of cast-aside superhero losers who, despite their many talents and strengths, remain badly adjusted, largely unlikable people. Even the funny ones aren't cute funny. They're all some kind of pathetic and they're needy. Valentina, this character who I'll tell you about, even lures one of them saying, "Isn't this what you always wanted? To be accepted, to be chosen?" So all these rejects have worked as mercenaries at some point for CIA director Valentina Allegra de Fontaine, who is now under a federal investigation. To save herself from disrepute and ruin, Valentina orders the destruction of all the evidence tying her to anything nefarious, which includes these 5 to 6 superheroes, so she has to kill them now. Little does she know, her attempt to trap them in one place and finish them off will backfire, giving birth to the Thunderbolts, named ironically after a story Yelena tells of her childhood football team. The name sticks, but will these oddballs stick with each other? Opposite them isn't just Valentina. There's also the Void, an all-powerful, godlike, enhanced individual who has every superpower imaginable, but is also capable of sucking people into the Void, a pitch-black shadow that's slowly engulfing all of New York City. Inside the Void, you find yourself in a strange, inexplicable dimension made up of rooms upon rooms, where those who are stuck are condemned to live their worst moments over and over like a nightmare. The only way out is sheer will and lots of fighting with oneself. For a split moment here, this world is Nolan-esque. Landscapes are collapsing upon themselves, gravity-defying dimensions within walls. In the very first sequence of this film, you hear Florence Pugh's Yelena talk in a voiceover about feeling empty and doing the job she does without a purpose. She falls off Malaysia's tallest building, a stunt the actor has performed herself, by the way, like she's getting out of bed. Nothing interests or excites her anymore. This sets the tone of the film, which is led by Florence Pugh. So when we eventually meet the Void, a creature so consumed by its own darkness, it subsumes all those who come close, the narrative and general despondence of most of the characters has prepared you for this guy. And honestly, if you allow yourself to be sucked into the world of this film, you won't blame everyone for being just a little depressed and sorrowful. Even Bucky Barnes, who is now a politician, a congressman from Brooklyn, is scarcely excited about the possibilities his new role presents. Don't be fooled by Yelena's bright blue eye makeup. In this world, the only person truly joyful is the corrupt politician who knows she has just enough power and sway to manipulate people and the press as she pleases. When Valentina says, "Righteousness without power is just an opinion," I felt that in every fiber of my independent film critic soul. Righteousness के आगे क्या ही है disseminate करने के लिए हमारे पास? Decisions तो कहीं और बन ही रहे. Writers Eric Pearson, Joanna Calo, and director Jake Schrier are presenting art born out of a familiar helplessness that so many viewers might relate to. The inability to feel that the righteous path is still going to lead to a life of peace and success. That doing the right thing is enough in this world. Not only is doing the right thing not enough anymore, one actively has to be a little bit in the wrong in order to merely survive. Like the resilient cactus pear John Walker finds in the desert and shares with Yelena and Ghost for a snack, it's time to protect the soft interiors one has by becoming thorny, prickly creatures. A story mirroring the omnipresent despondence the world is plunged into currently. The disappearance of people into the void like they've been vaporized by an atom bomb is brought on by a person who's clearly very, very depressed. Along with the despair, Thunderbolts also has moments for hardcore Marvel fans, still a very large group. Bucky riding in on a motorcycle, heroes flying, smashing, Red Guardians one-liners, and lots of cleverly shot, stylishly executed, enjoyable action. It's all here.
Yes!
It may not be particularly rousing, like I said, but it's there. And it's more coherent than most films of its ilk of late. Thunderbolts is also an appeal to allow people to evolve and escape places they don't want to be in anymore. Its heart also beats for inclusion underneath that tropey outer shell. The coffee shop everyone appears in front of is called Variety, and the group of these new Avengers is finally led by a woman. All welcome changes, if not the most earth-shattering. So, on a scale of 1 to 10, Thunderbolts is... fifth phase of the MCU is over now? Has anyone been keeping up? My name is Sucharita. Please subscribe to this channel, and thank you for stopping by.